Hi guys, I'm Andy Smith and welcome to this second episode of Ready, Steady, Read. Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of Ready, Steady, Read. Thank you so much for the comments about the first episode, it's truly appreciated. If you haven't done so already, then please click the subscribe button just here and also the notification button just here, and that will let you know when new videos appear on our YouTube channel. So in the second episode of Ready, Steady, Read, we're going to be looking at one of my all-time favourite magic books, Modern Coin Magic by J.B. Bobo. So before we start talking about Modern Coin Magic by J.B. Bobo, I should just let you know that I have been doing magic 33 years this year. I started when I was 10 years old, and one of the first books that I got was the Mark Wilson Course of Magic, the hardbound volume, which I still have and still constantly refer to. And there's loads of great magic in there. There's a section right at the very beginning on card magic. You have magic, impromptu magic in there, some magic with ropes, mind reading magic and stage magic. Towards the end of the book there's some illusions. There's also a section on money magic, so tricks that use bills and coins. Now, rather than focusing on just the tricks in the book, one of the first things that I learned how to do was the coin roll. That would be where you take the coin and you roll it across the back of the hand. I sat there for hours when I was at home, up in my bedroom, just rolling a coin across my knuckles, or trying to roll a coin across my knuckles and back underneath. And I would do this over the bed, so that would mean that if the coin would drop, as it's tempting to do here now, as the coin would drop, it would drop onto the bed, so that meant I didn't have to bend down to pick it up. Over the years, I have learned to coin roll over my less dominant hand, so now I coin roll pretty much in both hands. My hands are a bit clammy today, so the coin roll is taking a little bit more time than it normally does, but you get the idea. I actually taught this to my best friend as well. He wants to learn how to do the coin roll so that he could roll a poker chip across his hands. He used to play poker, so it was quite flashy to do the thing where you would roll the poker chip over your hands. I think at the time it also appeared in a Budweiser advert. But whatever happens, or whatever happened, he learned how to do that, and I carried on learning how to do the coin roll. I learned how to do things like the French drop. I learned how to do a coin fold. I learned some of the tricks from the book, so things like the coin through table, coins across, the coins, the sympathetic coins, so a whole host of different coin effects. And then a friend recommended to me that I expand my horizons when it came to coin magic, and he recommended I got this book, Modern Coin Magic by J.B. Bobo. I used to carry this around with me everywhere. This isn't my original copy, although this has a green cover. Ones that come now I think have red covers, but this is the green covered one. My original was a green covered one. I carried it around with me everywhere. One day I put it in my rucksack. Didn't put it in a bag, didn't put it in a plastic bag. We had a downpour, and when I took the book out of the bag, all of the green from the cover had bled down through the pages here. So although it was readable, it didn't really look right, and because it had got wet it started to come apart, and it really looked dog-eared. I happened to find this last year in a second-hand bookshop, so I bought this copy and took my copy and gave it away to a friend. But regardless of that, I still own a copy of this book, and what a fantastic book it is. Now, this really does lay the groundwork for a lot of coin magic. Of course, now we have the likes of David Roth, we have Kanaya Harbottle, Eric Jones, Curtis Cam, Michael Rubenstein, and the list goes on. Loads and loads of great coin magicians. And this really did lay the groundwork for coin magic. There's a fantastic section at the front here to do with sleight of hand with coins, so things like palming, the productions, vanishes, loads. There's a section in here that is to do with gaff coins, so things, offbeat effects that you can do with shells, copper silver coins, folding coins. There's a section on coin boxes. There's a section in here in the Miser's Dream, which is an effect that you don't see people performing now. If you was to see the likes of Jeff McBride or Chris Capehart or the late Patrick Page do these sort of routines, they were very, very magical. I remember seeing Patrick Page a number of years ago at my Magic Club dinner, and he opened with the Miser's Dream. It was funny, it was entertaining, it was magical, and the people that were in attendance, which were a lot of magicians, but a lot of lay people as well, were absolutely awestruck, and they were just watching so intently you could have heard a pin drop. In fact, it made the coins ring out even more because of the complete silence in the audience, but it was absolutely beautiful to watch. Again, Jeff McBride has a great version of that. I suggest that you check it out on YouTube. I believe there's a clip from let me think, the Best of Magic of Jeff McBride doing this routine, but you know, check it out. Chris Capehart, like I said, and also Robert Bax. Robert Bax has a great effect called Bax the Boy in a Bucket. Check that out. I believe it's on DVD still, but there's loads of great resources, including the ones that are in here. So the Miser's Dream is in here. There are classics in here as well. You have the expansion of texture, which you see no one doing. You don't see anybody doing this effect. The free and unlimited coins of silver, which you see very few people doing, and I would encourage you to check out because it's a great effect. There's some obscure techniques in here. There's some obscure gimmicks in here that you don't see, like the hook coin. The obscure technique in here, something called cuffing, which you definitely don't see people doing. But I think if you was to get if you was to learn how to do it, it would truly get you out of a lot of really quite difficult situations sometimes. So it might be a technique that you pick up and you think, wow, you know, why isn't anybody doing this? But it's certainly worth checking out. And there are tons and tons of other great effects are in here. Sleeving, I learned how to sleeve from this book. Loads of great techniques in here if you want to learn how to do sleeving. So check it out. And yeah, like I said, it's just a really good book. So before we go any further, we were talking about this. Let's take a quick look at one of the more popular effects in this book from Modern Coin Magic by JB Bobo. So guys, I'm joined here today by my lovely wife, Debbie. Hello. Hello. So Debbie, can you do me a favour? Could you have a look at these for me? These are silver half crowns, English half crowns. Check them out. Yeah. They're solid coins. You can bang them on the table if you want. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit of a game. All right, it's a very simple game. All you have to do is watch. One of the coins is going to go in the hand, and it really does go in the hand. Two of the coins go in the hand. So how many coins are in the hand? Two. Very good. There are 2 coins in the hand, and one of them goes over here in my pocket. So if I was to ask you logically now how many coins are in the hand, how many would you say? 2. Or 3. Let's start again. I'll tell you what, we'll start again for you, all right? So one of the coins goes into the hand, 2 of the coins go into the hand. So there are, how many coins? 2. Very good. There are 2 coins that go into the hand, and one of them goes over here in the pocket. Very good. And how many are there in the hand? 2. Or 3. I'll tell you what, we'll start again, all right? We'll start again because I'm probably going a little bit too fast, all right? 2 of the coins go into the hand. One of the coins goes into the pocket. So how many in the hand? 2. I'll tell you what, we'll start again, all right? 3 coins. There's 1, there's 2. 2 coins go in the hand. I don't want you to think that I've got a magic thing that I can push the coin through my hand. It doesn't work like that, all right? What we have is we have 3 coins, 2 of which go in the hand and 1 of them goes in the pocket, okay? So 1 of them goes in the pocket. Yeah. How many in the hand? 2. Or 3. I'll tell you what, we'll start again, all right? I am going a little bit too fast, so I'll tell you what, we'll slow down, okay? 1 of the coins goes in the hand. 2 of the coins go in the hand. The third one very fairly goes down here in the pocket, all right? And I'll place it away just down here in the pocket like this. It definitely goes in there. So if I was to ask you to guess now how many coins in the hand, you would say? 2. Do you know there's a saying in comedy that says the secret to great comedy is timing? And there's also a saying in magic, the secret to great magic is surprise. So would you say that this was a surprise? Yes. Excellent. High five. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's just one of the amazing effects that is in the book Modern Coin Magic by JB Bobo. One of the other things that I've got to say is that the effects they're described that are in here, they're also described in a lot of instances with the presentations that go around with them as well. So it's not just the trick itself, it's the presentation that's kind of wrapped around it. You've got some great contributions to this book by the likes of Di Vernon, Bert Allenton, Tina Nelson Downs, other contemporary magicians, Jack Channing. There's loads and loads of great effects in here, and seriously, you know, there's material that is in here that I would be willing to bet a lot of people aren't doing. So if you're looking for a new coin routine, something that isn't part of the norm, then I'd seriously recommend checking out Modern Coin Magic by JB Bobo. So that is Modern Coin Magic by JB Bobo. You will find that also there's another copy of this as a hardback copy called New Modern Coin Magic. It has some expansions to the original text, most notably to do with the coin box section. So maybe if you own a copy of Modern Coin Magic, the paperback, it would be worth checking out Modern Coin Magic, the hardback, or New Modern Coin Magic, the hardback, just to see what the differences are. But whatever way, there is no denying that Modern Coin Magic is a text that I feel any serious coin worker, any serious close-up magician should certainly have in their library, because I guarantee you will be referring back to it all the time. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Ready Steady Read. If you have any questions, then please place them in the comments and I'll get round to answering them as soon as I can. And before I leave you here today, one of the things that I think would be really great would be to hear back from you guys about the way that you approach magic books. So the way that you read magic books. Is a particular setting that you read magic books in? Is there a particular room that you read magic books in? Is there a particular time that you read your magic books? Do you make notes about the magic books? So just some feedback about the ways that you read the magic books that are on your shelves. That's it for today, guys. Thank you again for joining me. And remember, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification button if you haven't done so already, so that you'll let know when the new videos go live on our YouTube channel. It only leaves me to say, my name's Andy Smith. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Ready Steady Read, and I look forward to seeing you next time.